بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وأصلي وأسلم على نبينا Muhammad وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. So I was asked the other day a very critical question, which made me think a little bit before I answered it, and this is part of my answer to a particular brother. So I did a little bit of research, and inshallah ta'ala, it's very important for us to understand it. The question was, how valid is organized religion in light of a secular world? How valid is it? Is it valid at all? So, sitting here, and this is my Dr. Dunya diagnostic, here we find that, most of the people, they're shooting from the hip in the lifestyle that we're living now. People are caught up in getting high. People are caught up in getting drunk. People are caught up in sexual gratification through haram means. People are caught up in gambling. People are caught up in all types of thrill-seeking, euphoric, haram things that give you some instant gratification, and they're scared of delayed gratification. So the question came up, how valid is organized religion? And this is in light of فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ. Inshallah ta'ala, we'll get to that. So the question comes now, what do you believe? And what do you live by? What do you believe and what do you live by? And what is your code of conduct? This is basically three different things. So we're talking about the evolution of consciousness, and we're talking about a need or a sense of direction through introspection. Many people, they just don't know which way to turn. That's why you find that the mosques are closed or limited, but the alcohol stores, and I just passed by a marijuana dispensary. Was waiting for a brother in an area where there's a marijuana dispensary, waiting for a brother to come and visit me. This is maybe about 2 weeks ago. And the amount of people that were passing by this marijuana dispensary was insane. Within the 20 minutes I was waiting for the brother, probably at least 70 cars went through there. So, in light of how valid is organized religion, the reason is, brothers and sisters, we need to structure our time. And everybody knows that, man, that life, sometimes for some people, it is organized confusion. It is a blur of confusion. So if you look at the organized religion that I profess, that I try to follow to the best of my ability, my life is geared around the 5 prayers: the morning prayer, the afternoon prayer, the late afternoon prayer, the sundown prayer, and the prayer before you go to sleep. It's called the 5 Salat. Once a week, we're supposed to go for the Jummah prayer and unite with the community. Once a year, in the month of Ramadan, we all collectively come together for 30 days, and we fast together, and we pray together. And once in a lifetime, if you're blessed, and if Allah calls you, you get a chance to go to the Hajj. Now, on a regular occasion, you'll find that there's also another meeting that people, they don't want to talk about. It is the Janazah Prayer. So anybody who's smart, they're going to gather and go and see and bury a brother or a sister. One day it'll be me, one day it'll be you. So we need a purpose, we need a direction, and this is life's quest. So one of the problems that we're finding is that many of our brothers, because they get so confused and they don't want to get their life organized, we find that many problems happen. So here's just a few. Getting stuck in the past. Some brothers that I met and I talk to all the time, well, brother, back in 1975, and some other brothers, yeah, man, back in 1988, brother, back in 1997, this is what happened, bro. That's stuck in the past. Nobody cares what happened back in those days. Number 2, fighting for limited resources. This could be in the secular community as well as the religious community. Everyone's trying to catch the straw because that's it. Everyone's trying to get the first piece of chicken that came off. And you see this happen in Ramadan, which is supposed to teach you patience, but everybody, they go buck wild during the month of Ramadan. Number 3, losing your path. Many people, after getting beat down in the dunya, somehow they get off the path, they get off the routine. That is so important. Number 4, choosing the wrong, false path. Some people, they'll be on a path and maybe it's a little bit difficult for them. They don't have the tenacity to stay in it. They jump off the path and they go somewhere, who knows where else. As recently, it's come to my attention that some people that I know, they're not deening anymore. Allah musta'an, may Allah protect me and protect you. Number 5, this is really important. Hanging out with the wrong people. Some people, they call them losers. So here's the thing. There's something called a compass. And the compass, it has magnetic forces, it has hidden forces, it is invisible to the eye. So there's the north, there's the south, there's the east and the west. There's also something called the moral compass. And many people, they fall off the moral compass and they get jammed up. So, here's three important things, three other points. The immense opportunities that are in front of us, we need to akhada minhum. We need to take benefit of them. Seize them. Seize the benefit in them before it's too late. As you see, my beard is getting gray. This is a sign that, I'm not going to be here forever. Number two, learn from the past mistakes and move on. You made some mistakes were done. You've seen other people do mistakes. Learn from them and move on. Don't dwell on what happened back in the past. Number three is really important. Help others and surround yourself around others who will help you too. So, I only want to be with people that are on the same page as me and the same mindset. So now, I had the opportunity the other day, I read actually 30 tafsir on this particular ayah, and it's a very short ayah. Allah Ta'ala says, فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ, chapter 81, verse 26. So I read 30 tafsir, and I'm only going to quote 3 of them, inshallah ta'ala. So one of the sheikhs, his name is Abu Saud, he died 982, he said, هَذَا طَرِيقُ الْوَاضِحِ فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ. He said that this path, it is clear. So where are you headed? So the ayah here is talking about those people that came with, they wanted to try to, they wanted something else in the time of the Prophet ﷺ. And, Allah is saying to these people that, where are you headed? This is it. So Imam, I believe this is in many of the tafsir, many people, they basically copy and paste. فَأَيْ طَرِيقٍ تَسْلِكُونَهَا لِإِنْكَارَ أَنَّهُ مَنْ لِلَّهِ بَعْدَ هَذِهِ الْحُجِّ. And this is Azujaj. That what way will they take to deny that it is from God after these arguments? So this Quran came to mankind, and it has what they call hujja mubaligha, very strong proofs and evidences talking about the existence of mankind and the purpose of life. And the last one is أين تعدلون عن هذا القرآن وفيه الشفاء والبيان. And this is Imam Baghawi, who died 516. So, and that is, which is more just than this Quran. In it is healing and clear guidance. So, فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ? How valid is organized religion in a secularized world? So, people that talk about the blueprint to success in business. Each basketball team, they have a book, or they have a book of drills that they do and different sets that they have. But now for the Muslim, which book are you following? It's got to be the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the asl. And inshallah ta'ala, and now how that's going to be practiced is through the footsteps of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, strictly sunnah all day, every day. So this is just a brief answer, inshallah ta'ala, talking about how valid is organized religion in light of the ayah, فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ? Where are you headed? Where are you going? So if you're not connected to the book of Allah, then you're going to stray. And I've found that whenever I stopped reading the Quran for a couple days, it just seemed like there's some darkness coming upon me. As soon as I started reading and listening to the book of Allah, or looking up an ayah, gems of wisdom, benefit, immense benefit, thamarat have been coming all day, every day. So inshallah ta'ala, this is just a small advice for one particular brother, but inshallah ta'ala, many people can benefit from it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.